won here tonight, they'll be sitting pretty in this series.
No doubt. If they go up 2-0 with 3 home games still to come, I'd say I'd like their chances. I mean, this is a shot for them to kind of land a knockout punch, if you will. They can't miss the opportunity to take control of this series.
It's right there before them. So the New York starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Now here's Brown. Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. Tatum against Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Holiday, the pass to White. The Knicks pull it in.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And here's Holiday after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Here's Holiday. That one's in, his first shot of this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Tatum, and he makes that one.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Misses from close range.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Brunson, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Poked away. Hart with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And that one drops for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish at night. This guy is box office.
Here's Anunoby. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by New York. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brown against Anunoby. And it's denied by Anunoby.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
The pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Wright. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Holiday against Wright to halt the run. The shot by Holiday, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Basket good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second is Jalen Brunson. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Right against Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. No free throws good from Holiday.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Holiday. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots over White. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Wright. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Poke loose. White dishes to Brown. Kept alive. Robinson with the block. Wright outside. Robinson down low. Guarded by Holiday. Robinson, that's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Right, the pass to Bridges. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Celtics trail by 17. Brown outside. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 20-7 run. This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard, and the ball goes on a bounce. Last touch by Wright. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Takes a 3.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Achua, the pass to Robinson. Over Tatum. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Pocket 6. Brown inside the line. Knicks with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Second chance shot. Shot's good by Achua.
And again, Achua in there fighting, got the loose ball and the bucket to go with it.
Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Pritchard. Basket counts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wright dishes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics.
Coming on to the floor.
A three from Porzingis. Connects from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Wright. Passes it to Achua. Good. Achua's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, they just got ambushed. Not really expecting the comeback. And I mean, it came on quick and strong. But I think it could be a good lesson for them moving forward.
Yeah, so far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikal is teaching them.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Horford inside the line. Good D by Anunoby.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Left side, Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell Towns.
Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 7.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Brunson outside. Here's Hart. The dish to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Brown. Anunoby sends it back.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
With 2 seconds left.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
So every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Brown in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here is Holiday. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Brown missing. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hart finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Chalk up 2 there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson against Holiday. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
You can't forget about Holiday's ability to leap. I mean, proving he's more than capable of throwing it down.
Brunson with it, picked up by Brown. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here is Holiday. 8 points for him. White, good.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the paint, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Brown. He's got 5. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
On the wing, Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. He gets it in there.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist in the game. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Holiday, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Hart. Out to Brunson. Taken away by Holiday. Looking to get it going. Bucket is good. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Here's Hart, and the shot is good. That's 12 points for Josh Hart.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Porzingis can't hit. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Holiday against Hart. And the rejection by Towns. Anunoby in the corner. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And that is the spot where OG wants to work.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Holiday gets the bucket. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Celtics shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. The three from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. In the third spot, Jason Tatum.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Anunoby in the corner. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in.
Sam Hauser.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Brunson kicks to Bridges. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Towns. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And it's Hart penetrating.
A reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smooth sailing for New York. Brunson the pass to Hart. Off with the layup. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And the dunk by Towns.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Holiday dishes to White. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Bridges with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by White. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Hart. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's White. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Anunoby. That one wide left.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Porzingis with the steal. Tatum passes to Holiday. Pass to Hauser. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Hart. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 14 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Towns finds Hart. He gets that one. And that's 18 points for Josh Hart.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Got a piece of it. 3-on-3. Out to Brunson. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's 15 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Tatum. Gets a hand on it. Porzingis on the foul.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Here's Brunson behind the back and lays it in. 17 points in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
For your Celtics youth dance team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Checking out New York. They're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime, and they just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
The main story here, their offensive rebound. They worked so hard for extra possessions, superior effort, and that's given them the upper hand. Paid off on the floor.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been taking soft, like you say, giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. On the court for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Porzingis passes to Holiday. From the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Feeds it to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Towns has got 20.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Looking to end his cold spell. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
White, wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Brunson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Where I call it funky. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Count it. Good. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Tipped away. Outside, White. He feeds it to Holiday. Back to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 12 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Brunson the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The assist.
Brunson operating so comfortably there in the pick and roll.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Holiday, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges shot, good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now here's White. He's got 12. Here's Holiday. To the inside. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Brown outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 22. Got a piece of it. White the pass to Tatum. Right on the bucket. Tatum's got 12.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Cornette. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Brunson up top, guarded by Holiday. Brunson kicks to Hart. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Towns. Here's Brown. He's got 7. Driving in, and Brown throws it down hard.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Towns, the pass to Hart. Back to Towns. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. Anunoby sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
Peyton Pritchard.
Here's White. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anunoby, good.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Passes it to Pritchard. A 3-ball. Brown, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Towns. Brown against Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. And the Knicks good for 2.
Good Anunoby. Footwork right there. Always on balance and in great control.
Here's Brown. Anunoby sends it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Brunson finds Hart. And another 3 for New York.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now here's Brunson after Jaylen Brown's miss. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
White the pass to Cornette. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Knicks.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. To the middle. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And we don't see this too often, but Hart getting it going here and catching fire.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. New York's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Pritchard's got 9.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call.
And another assist.
He's now tied for the third most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on. Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Derek White. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Now, here's Hart. White covering. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anunoby against White. The jump hook, and it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Celtics shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Brunson against Craig. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line, Torrey.
And he's good on the second. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hart kicks to Anunoby from downtown. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 13.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Holiday. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston Five. Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Pass to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket. Anunoby's got 27.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. Here's Hauser. No good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And there's the feed to Holiday. Can't connect from short range. The Knicks shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Anunoby. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Brunson, good.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Horford. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, another assist.
And he continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
Well, his assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing individual performance. Towns kicks to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
And the basket by Hauser.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. And another assist for him.
And we have just witnessed history here, folks. The all-time playoff record for assists has been shattered.
He has shown complete command in every way, orchestrating this offense.
And sometimes you need a moment to let it sink in. But he is controlling this game with his passing.
At his best when the lights are brightest, no doubt. Incredible playmaking.
Steve Nash-like out there, dropping all of those passes and putting on a clinic.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Al Horford. Hauser misses. The Knicks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Anunoby finds Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls.
Shooting for New York, OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's New York. They're on a 17-5 run. Brunson goes in, and he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 30 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. But sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Foul. Second team foul.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it in. Inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the basket by Hauser.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And that one's good. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Count that one.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Anunoby's got 33 points.
Man, it's one of these nights where just everything coming together for Anunoby.
Here's Holiday. And Craig has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Powerful finish by Bridges, showing off his agility.
The Celtics shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. And Holiday throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Torrey Craig, second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Craig can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, that's good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Anunoby. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The Celtics shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Hart against Horford. Hart the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Here's Boston now. To the middle. Here's Hauser. The layup off target. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Count it. Bridges got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Lets it go with a three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Yep, that one goes in there. Hauser's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Bridges shot. Good.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Boston.
Torrey Craig.
There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. No good on the three. New York's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Anunoby, and there's another one for the Knicks.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
They just wanna chill, not for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal, not for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden